Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. It's a good deal, it helps with the show. Today's video is also brought to you by the like button. Press it, it'll make me feel better. What is up, Planeswalkers? Theoric6 back with more Magic the Gathering Arena. Today, once again, we're playing some more Historic because, frankly, it's fun. You might notice this is a thing, this is a thing, this is a thing. I'm trying to make these decks work. They'll take a little time. So we're going to play Maze's End. Now, technically, I wasn't planning on playing the Maze's End deck yet because I just recently played the Hunden deck, which included Gates, but it didn't include Maze's End, so like, it's probably fine. This is just a Gates ramp deck with Ulamog and Maze's End. I don't know if I actually need to go over the cards. You got Arboreal Grazer, Growth Spiral, and Circuitous Routes to ramp. You got Hydroid Krasis, and Archway Angel to gain life. You got Hydroid Krasis and Guild Summit to draw cards. You have Golos to technically ramp, but also just do stupid bonkers things. And you have Gates Ablaze in order to blow the world up. Ulamog blows the actual world up. And then this is the mana base. I'm running one of many of these gates because, frankly, I don't care about them. Notably, I'm not running Gateway Plaza because I don't care about it. Because technically, even though Maze's End is the point of this deck, usually people will just concede before then because we are still running Field of the Dead. Because unfortunately, this card is still legal, and I'm gonna play it. It's not as egregious as Agent of Treachery, so I'm gonna play it. I think it's dumb and bad, but you know, it's whatevs. This is the deck. I'm just gonna play it because I really wanted to play this. This is as you might be able to tell, colorless deck. I unfortunately was unable to get it to work fully, so shan't be playing that today. Hopefully I'll be playing that within the next few days, because I think it's funny, and I like memes. I might add color to it, although I'm quite loath to. Yum. Blue-red Splinter Twin. I wonder if my opponent is sad about Modern. This hand is sufficient. Got a Grazer on turn 1, or turn 2, sorry. Putting this in, but we're going first, which is nice. My opponent with the 6th Thalia Sleeves, mad respect. Gotta spin that. Cool. So back to the Discord questions as usual, because I'm having a blast answering these questions. Is my opponent actually playing Death and Taxes? If so, why? Mad respect to my opponent. Yeah, I'm having a great time answering the Discord questions, so keep them coming. The Sixth Spirit asked, would you like to see Wizards do another collaboration like they did to put the Godzilla cards in ikoria? Yes and no. So we'll do this, I guess. We'll do this. This doesn't actually work, but it doesn't matter. Put that in. I will not attack. So unfortunately, my Golos isn't going to get an ETB. Which is Matt Hawkwards. But my opponent, what the hell? No respect. I was going to say they're playing Death and Taxes, which is cool, but this... I mean, for what it's worth it. What the fuck? Oh, this is not Death and Taxes. Do I still just want to play Golos? Yeah, I mean, it's not like I can actually do anything about Hushbringer. Unless I get Gates Ablaze, but I don't need Golos' ECB. Yeah, I'm just fine chilling. I can actually block this Stonecoil Circuit. I'm fine with the Godzilla cards. The main reason I dislike them, to be honest, is I don't like buildings on my Magic cards. Like, even like normal buildings. Oh, good thing I have basics on this deck. It doesn't actually matter which one I get. That's probably gonna hit me for 1. Why are you playing Ornithopter? So I guess this is a weird, like, Tempered Steel deck? I don't know, Franken, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, blah, blah. Is there a point in attacking? No, not really. So if they did something with, yeah, this is a strange deck to me. If they did something with an IP that didn't have like a lot of new technology or something, I don't know, then I think I'd be okay with it. Let's see. I want the white-black land. And let's see, white, blue. I'm getting black. I want another black though. Let's do black-blue. Yeah. Get some zombies. No attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure. What's nice is I'm relatively close to just getting Ulamog. Menace? Oh no! I will double block your ass. I will not block that because I can't. Something tapped. Damn it. Whatever. Oh, well, what do you know? Oh, that was stupid. I missed out on a card draw there. That's a big oops. We get rid of the Maze's End because we only have one of each of these. We pass though, because I don't care. The thing is, I don't know what IP... I don't know what IP they could use. Like, Dungeons & Dragons, you know, still, it's owned by the same parent company. I mean, it's owned by the same company. They did a little bit of promotion with My Little Pony. I don't think they could reasonably get away with doing more. But yeah, Dungeons & Dragons, the art is too similar. Like, they're essentially the same. Transformers, once again, same parent company. They did a little bit with that. I don't think... They would have to do that very carefully. I could maybe see them doing that next time we see Transform, but I consider it relatively unlikely. This is a terrible hand. One of the worst I've seen in this deck. This is a fine hand. One of the okayest I've seen in this deck. We'll get rid of the Angel and hope my opponent doesn't have an aggressive deck. Play this on turn 3, this on turn 4. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Oh, no. I can either play this on turn 3 or this on turn 4, unless, of course, I get another thingamajig. Going first, which is great. I'm actually going to play the Izzet Guildgate, because if we draw Golspore Shaman, if we draw Growth Spiral, I want to be able to play that. Potentially, I could see them doing something with a comic book franchise. The issue is that either way, you're gonna alienate one group or the other. Marvel's real hot right now. Meh, frankly. I prefer DC mostly because of the Justice League, and I just like their villains a little bit more. Is this Winota? Shit. I might just lose. Yeah, I might just lose. So I mean, I Gates Ablaze here. Because I can't just have my opponent play Winota. So they'll at least have the Vanguard. Yeah, I mean this could just be my death. Land Winota. They could try, and I think this would be very hard, but they could try to get a deal with both, where they have just literally equal representation of DC and Marvel. Okay, this is not the deck I thought it was. Shit. Is it though? I might end up regretting this, but we get white-black. I could technically get Plaza. But I don't think I want Plaza. They're gonna... So I assume this means that they have another land, so they're gonna get Winota here. Yeah. Play a land, play Winota, yep. Although they do only get one trigger. So they could whiff? So I cannot block you, right? Yeah. Sure. Unfortunately, I can only do 3 damage. So I can't actually kill Winota. Guess I can just get some blockers. Can't block Rakdos, though. Anyway, so I could see them doing that. Possibly, I could see them working with Disney. I don't know the relationship between Hasbro and Disney specifically. But, you know, I wouldn't be super surprised about it. I can't really think of any others that I'd, like, want to see. Sure. So what do you do again? If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage. Sure, that doesn't have trample, right? Oh, I'm just dead to this. Yeah, I can't block that, so I'm just dead. Cool, I just die. Relatively bad draw. Being unable to kill Winota on that turn was not great. Obviously, if Rakdos was on 3, it'd be not as much of an issue, but... Michigan Blue. I'm from Michigan, but I don't know what that means. That's a good hand, though. Turn 2, like, turn 3 or something? I don't know. We're going second against an Umori deck. Not a clue what this deck is. It's a creature deck. So I could die unless I get one of my... Blazes. 4 turns Blaze. Is this another Winota deck? You serious? If this comes in untapped, but we do this. And this is at least as a blocker. They could just play Winota next turn. Maybe that means I need to Growth Spiral to draw a little closer to Gates Ablaze. Sure, let's try that. Sorry, anyway, yeah, if they do another collaboration, I'd want it to be something that's more subtle, I guess. I don't like that the Godzilla names were given precedence. I think that's like my main issue. Play this. Let's do this, I guess. So, Gates essentially is like a slow combo deck, right? You either win with Maze's End, you win with Ulamog, or you win with Field of the Dead. All of those take a relatively long time. Winota is a fast combo deck, which means that it almost always will be able to just win out from under you, which means it's possible that I would need to do something distinct. This is strange. I'm gonna block that because I don't want to take as much damage. So they don't have Winota, which is good, I guess. Okay. They're just gonna go the aggressive route. I don't think it matters what I do. I needed Gates Ablaze. I play Golos. I can go get a blue-green. I could grab a Field of the Dead so that next turn I can Circuitous Routes. But that's provided I actually get another turn. So the thing is, I know every card in his deck is a creature because he's playing Umori. Man, shout out to Naya Winota. We block Bone Crusher Giants. Take 2. Okay, well, who are you attacking with? Okay, so I'll take 7. He just plays it. Interesting. Okay. I think I want to do this first. We're going to grab green-blue and green-red. And play the green-red. Can I block enough now? I have 4 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So theoretically, I can survive here. So I think here, block there, you 2. No, stop it. You. I died to another Bone Crusher Giant. My opponent's already seen 2 of those. So let's hope I am not dead. Cool. This gains life. And wouldn't you look at that? 10 mana. Goodbye. Goodbye. I just hardcast a Ulamog. It's possible that my opponent has lost because they didn't draw Winota. But here's the thing. Get fucked. I'm just going to play this for 8. Thank you. Come again. Getting some more life. Yeah, get fucked. It sounds so like mean and rude. I'm trying to think of another IP. I mean, obviously, I would love it if like they had Hollow Knight or something, because that's awesome. But yeah, I'm not sure what else they would be able to do. The Lolly Bible asked if you could create a keyword mechanic like Mentor, what would you make and what would you call it? I don't know. because like that's something that would take a long time. I'll keep this. If I were to make a keyword mechanic, my keyword mechanic would most likely have to do with the graveyard. Literally, this took me this amount of time to think of this, so obviously it's not going to be balanced or anything. But something akin to Vengeance or Bond or something like that, or like Grave Bond or something, where you can have essentially any spell type where it costs one generic less for each card that shares the same type. So, you know, if I have a sorcery that's 4 red with Grave Bond, and I have 3 sorceries in the graveyard, that reduces my my 6 mana sorcery down to 3, 1 red. Obviously, the only generic can be reduced. Maybe you could balance it even more by forcing it to like share a color as well. But honestly, I think the best way to balance a mechanic like that is just through. Let's do this. Put this into play. Play this. Play this. Put this into play. There we go. Now I do this for 2. But the main way you balance that is with, you know, difficult mana costs. Okay, so we're going against Tempered Steel. No fire, no steel. I'm just going to play this for 2, I think. Sure. Rather Plaza. Yeah, I mean, literally just like thinking as quickly as possible. I think that maybe is a mechanic that I'd probably do. Grave Bond, sure. It's awkward. I'm good for right now. I just pass. I don't need to gain this smaller amount of life when I can just wait and gain a bigger amount of life. Excuse me. Yeah, sure. Grave Bond. Dispel costs 1 generic less to cast for each card in your graveyard that shares a card type with it. Boom. You balance it essentially by making the cost not necessarily big, you know, so a 4 red spell would have to be weaker than a 3 red spell. And that's the easiest way to change that. That's just rude. How dare you? One of these. I'm just going to play the Archway Angel, I think. Attack with this. We'll see if my opponent wants to keep this back. Growth Spiral is fine. I assume he's not. Well, might as well, right? Like, I don't know if I win the race. I think I do, because I'm at nearly double his life total. Bob, aka Fibblethip. Yeah. Mellow Kitty has a great question, but I'm actually going to save it because I need to do research on that question. Conclave Tribunal, that's just rude. Well, that's fine. Stop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any land that isn't one of these now gives me a decent situation. Another All That Glitters. All right, that's a little frightening. So I'm gonna get a lot of zombies, which is nice. Let's see. I need white-black. Could use another black and blue. There we go. I mean, I literally can't block with this, so. I'd love to top deck an Ulamog. That'd be great. Would not mind that one bit. As I spin that around. Tempered Steel. I don't have to block. I'll just go to 5, I guess. Three? I can do math, shut up. Why? I mean, when you have like 26 land or something, this is bound to happen. The issue is I think I'm dead regardless. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, I'm dead. Right, I'm still dead. I didn't feel like doing math. Math is for the game. Am I dead? Oh, I'm perfectly dead. Damn it. The exact lethal. I'm gonna play another one. I don't care. Come on. That was fast. Tavo Tequila. No. Sure. Yeah, do this on turn 1, this on turn 2 to play this, putting this into play. Turn 3, play this, putting this into play. Turn 4, sure. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, seems okay. Opponent doesn't have a companion, functionally the same. So we play Plaza. We don't get the life gain, but we get to ramp. Yeah, I'm still gonna do this. No creature on turn 2. Not bad. And I'm actually going to play an Orzhov Guildgate. I'll draw. Reanimator, gotcha. So I assume this is going to be Mardu. Could be Grixis, though. I guess it could just be Rakdos. I guess it could technically be Jund. Jund would be a bit strange. Just Pelakka Worm, I'm fine with. It's the other things that can become issues. Cathartic. I don't know what they are. This gets me 2 different ones, so unfortunately I don't actually go... I think I'm gonna do this, though. And we're gonna grab... let's see... I need red, that's for sure. Let's do a red-blue. And... I have another blue-green. So maybe a red-black? White-black? I'm like always getting the Orzhov one. I had the Orzhov one. Sure, red-black. Then I get to draw 2. Curses. So I think I'm just gonna play... this, so that next turn I get a bunch of zombies. We can't see a Blood for Bones here. They don't have enough mana for it. So they are playing Mardu, which makes sense. But they don't have a Umbriel Rites in the graveyard right now. White-red. What are you doing for Boros? Another Cathartic. Putting Ghalta in. Sure. Ghalta is relatively scary, I'm not gonna lie. So next turn... Tormenting Voice. Also quite scary. So I have to presume that whatever they get, they're going to be able to haste it. So I think I have to play Golos this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I'm gonna Golos first. I'm gonna grab white's blue. So draw me a card and put 2 on the board. Sure. And I'll play this, which will draw me another card, and put 2 more on the board. I'm just gonna play these. So I might lose half of my library to an Ulamog. Yeah, so they're bringing something back. I assume it's gonna be Ulamog if it's giving haste. No, it's Villas. Okay. Pay 2 life, draw creature gets. Whenever you lose life, draw that many cards. So that's an interesting one. Pay 2 life. That seemed incorrect to me. That's fucking garbage. Seriously? That's a terrible Golos. I should get more zombies, I guess. Whenever you lose life, draw that many cards. Well, I don't really want to let them draw any cards. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11? No. I think I just passed the turn and be upset at my Golos. So we can activate Villas twice. I assume he's going to activate at least one. No, just straight for a Cathartic. So he could Blood for Bones, although I'm not sure they're playing that. She plays Storm's Wrath. Sure. Come on, Golos. Well, that's awkward. Yeah, I oops that. Damn it, I'm super smart. Well, I have an Ulamog now, so next turn I can potentially play Ulamog. And big oops. To draw 2 more, they're on 32. They get Galta, I think I'm just dead. 2, 4, 6. I'd still take yeah, I take 14. Okay. I am somehow still alive. Yeah, that was a oops with Golos. I love how I'm not even going to win any of these games with Maze's End. I guess I'm going to get rid of the planes? Doesn't have another flyer, right? No, okay. So as long as he can't haste out a flyer, I should be alive this turn, so that next turn I can Archway Angel gain life. I haven't played these because they still have Ulamog, and I don't want to, you know, get milled to fuck. I'm vaguely worried about dying, but at the same time, I do need to try and kill my opponent. I have no idea what could be in their hands. Dual possibility. Sure. Wait, are they using different... They're actively using different Dual possibility arts. It's a bit strange, but okay. Weird flex, but okay. Okay, Forerunners, sure. I wonder if they're just not playing enough, if they're just not playing enough reanimation spells. Rotting Regisaur? That's not going to cut it. He has to block this, and then he still dies, right? Playing some Bonds. Yeah, it looks like they're only playing Bond of Revival. I don't think that's correct. Especially if you're playing white. Like, you're playing green without any green. I don't see why you're playing Dream Trawler per se. Unless those... I have no idea. Maybe in his hand he has Umbrella Rights. I just do not know. No. So I have literally no idea. Why? Very confused. Very confused. Huh. It did well enough. Winota, for what it's worth, I do think Field of the Dead is an issue. It might no longer be an issue come Amonkhet, because we are going to have things, more cards that hate on lands and little tiny zombie losers. And Surging. And Graveyards. But Winota might be an issue. Because I'm legitimately considering, in some of my decks, main decking Grafdigger's Cage. Let me just make sure Grafdigger's Cage is the card I'm thinking of. No. Graph. Creature cards in libraries. Players can't cast spells from graveyards or libraries. No, so it doesn't even... So it helps against Winota, but it doesn't actually help. Let me just make sure it actually does. She doesn't, like, exile them first, right? No, you just look. Okay. It works against Winota, but it doesn't work against Companion. Right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Not sure. I mean, we got, you know, Historic is now an actual legitimate format, so we have to see, we gotta see how it develops. I'm very interested in seeing how it develops. I'd like to thank my lovely patrons for the continued support. If you'd like to join them in supporting the show, you'll find links to that down in the description below. We have a new patron. I am Scunlord, and I haven't reached out to them, but shoutouts to that person as well. Hope you've enjoyed this video, even though it, you know, is just gate nonsense. There are plenty of other Historic decks to come. If there's a standard deck that intrigues me, I'll probably play that. But for right now, it's a lot of Historic, because Historic Anthology 3 is pretty interesting, shaking up stuff. Do tap that like button though. Add a subscription to your mana pool, cast a comment in the comment section down below, pass the turn in the vid to some of your friends, of course. Until next time, I'll be one.